I know I did a snatch video a little while ago. I just can't pass up on a good snatch. I hope you all understand. Click on mine, like the video, however you need to. Talk about how you get better at the mile, why we're doing this, as well as the complex we're gonna do with it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna start off by talking about the treadmills. Very simple. 3-minute push, 1 minute all out. Walk it out for 90 seconds. You're gonna do it again. You're gonna do it a few times. This is really good for training for that mile. I know I say it a lot, and it's kind of generalized when I just say, hey, try to hold your mile speed here. So depending on how fast of a mile you run, this may be like way too aggressive of a goal, but 3-minute push, 1 minute all out, you should be trying to hold something close to that. The intention behind the treads is to try to hold your push, and then you try to kick that all out up a little bit faster each time. It's gonna train yourself to learn how to give that final kick. That's where you get that extra burst of energy. That's how like sometimes you see the really good in shape people on the treadmill able to like kick at that last 1/10 of a mile out of nowhere. It's because they probably do that during a regular training day. So this is your opportunity to get your mind right, train your body, train your brain to just kick at that last little bit. If you don't do it on days like this, you're not gonna do it when the benchmark comes and it matters. Then the floor, this is probably like one of my favorite floor blocks, at least just up on paper. You'll have a little bit of rowing with a clean and squat complex. Fun. On the rowing, it's stroke rowing, and each round you're trying to get a little bit further on the rower. So slower stroke rate each time, which is also gonna give you a little bit more time, a little more break from the dumbbells. If you're going with a slower stroke rate, trying to catch your breath there. So just keep that in mind. Now what you've all been waiting for, snatch. So this is just normal dumbbell snatch. Dumbbell, I have it goes down towards the floor, but if you notice it goes back behind me, get a little bit of a hinge in there, get those hips going. When you bring the dumbbell up over your head, you'll notice right here on these couple reps, this is one of the things I see happen. Like people bring it out too far, and this is gonna make it way harder for you to hold on to. Now this is the next part, overhead lunge. Now there are options to this. You always hold it up at your shoulder instead, but when you're doing this, you're gonna see my face get weird here, but this is another thing I see. People don't hold it straight up, bicep to the ear. They end up just keeping it out to the side. Now, if you don't have that mobility, that's fine. You do what you can, but you wanna be active, you wanna keep pushing up. It's gonna keep it stacked over you, and it's gonna make it a lot easier for you to lunge and stand back up and have a lot more balance. So one last thing, when you see the dumbbell up over my head, it is okay to hold it thumbs back. Might be thumbs in. It's gonna be a little bit different for everybody. It might even be different from one shoulder to the other. So it's okay how you do it. Just don't let it go out to the side like this. Have fun.